This is what the regular expression pattern says. If I want to do A to Z, what to do? Put a square braces, A hyphen Z. If I want only specific characters to be mapped, A, comma, is A, B, comma, C. Only 3 characters are allowed. So like this, we can manage many candidates over here. So in this case now, assume now there is a case like this. C 1, 2, 3, N, C1N, C A B C D N. So if I have a pattern like this, then what I'll do? This is what we are coming to now. There is a person sent me a message which I don't understand. The language is different. So if you can put it in English, it will be easier for me. So the language is different. Now, C1234N, I will share the notes. So as I said, once we finish the class, this entire class notes will be shared. And also, we will try to, anyway, recorded links we have already sent to you. So second day's recording, third day's recording is already handed over to you. So fourth day, I will give it by tomorrow. All these class notes, PowerPoints will be shared with you. So there is nothing major. Of course, there is a course material also will be shared with you. Now, I come back to this regular expression now. So now if I have a pattern like this, of course C and N are the first character and last character. The between characters 1, 2, 3, 4, the number of digits varies. In this stage, how do I manage? So at such situation, how do I manage? Now we have seen it under 3 patterns. One pattern is a single digit, always single digits like CAYN, CBN, CNN, etc. We managed it with a single dot, absolutely fine, because dot represents regular expression character of any character type. Then we have C1N, C2N, C3N. At that time, how do we manage? We use the square braces. Square braces is also a part of the regular expression character. Predefined regular expression characters. Dot, star, open braces, square, open braces and close braces. So 0 to 9 we represented and it represents a single character. We also see in case of there are 2 characters, how do we manage? We can put it as C 2 characters, 2 regular expressions, C dot dot N, C 0 to 9, 0 to 9 N, etc. This is also allowed. Now when we observe a pattern like this, the one that we are showing now, the highlighted one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 N, 3, 4, 2, 4, something, N. So first and last digits are same, no issues. The number of in-between characters changes. How do we manage that? So in that case, what regular expression says is, first is identify the pattern. So pattern, when I say pattern, is it only numeric, is it only alpha, is it multi-character set? So in this case, it is identify the pattern. Here it is multi-character. It is numeric also is there. We have a alpha also there. So then use the regular expression candidate matches to the pattern. In our case, it is not only numeric, it is not only alpha. Since it is not only alpha, here the matching candidate is dot. Right? He is the matching candidate for us. Now, for indefinite digits, it can be 1, it can be many. right? Use star, right, beside suffix with the pattern character used. The pattern character that we use, that means I use dot and a star. So in another sense, dot and a star represents any number of digits, characters matching the pattern of dot. So dot and a star represents any number of characters matching the pattern of dot. That means if I convert that above expression into regular expression, C dot star n. So this is I have to apply the regular expression. So dot and a star now represent any number of characters, any character type, because dot represents any character type followed by a star. Assume this case, C1234N, C1N, C345N. So how do we manage this? The number of digits is changing, but only numeric. So in that case, how do I manage this? Easiest way to manage that is put regular expression characters for numeric 0 to 9 followed by a star. That's all. So this now the star represents any number of digits 0 to 9, between 0 to 9, any number of digits it can accept now. It need not be 2 digits, it can be now any number of digits. But the 0 to 9 is very important. Without 0 to 9, star standalone doesn't represent a pattern, hence is not allowed. So as a star, as a standalone, he is not any pattern. He is not getting into any pattern. So the pattern is the whom I prefix to the star. I prefix now dot, that means it can accept any pattern. I now prefix open square braces 0 to 9. Now it represents, star represents any number of digits between 0 and 9 with any character length. Doesn't matter. So that is very, very important in regular expression for a tester to understand. I am not getting into the complicated regular expressions now. These are all simple regular expressions which needs to be managed by the tester. Based on the pattern, you have to apply. Right? So in this case, if you have any questions, let me know. We will apply this regular expression in the actual application now. So the pattern decision is very, very important. Right? So the last question, if I convert it in the real regular expression characters, it will be look like this. So now, see, this is now not acceptable. This is not acceptable value for the above regular expression. So what is acceptable now? C1n is acceptable. The value, it can be anything. These are all acceptable. Whereas Cnn is not acceptable. So this is what this regular expression is all about. Understanding the regular expression is an important part when we are getting into managing the dynamic objects using regular expression. Right? So if you have any questions on this, I'll be happy to answer you. Before I proceed to application of this into the reality. Right? So you can chat your questions in case if you have any. Perfect. So I move on to the application in reality, how I am going to apply my regular expression to that particular candidate. So now I close this. I come back to the test object map. That is where we have our regular expression. So I open this test object map. So in this test object map, what I like to do here is, in this now order number, you can see the order number to the right. I like to manage it as a regular expression. First, I need to declare this candidate as a regular expression candidate. Right? So I right click now. Once I do a right click, you can see a convert value to regular expression. So first, I need to tell RFT that this candidate is going to be a regular expression candidate. That means the value that I'm passing now. So you can see in this candidate, I just again go to the end. There are dots, right? So the dot is a regular expression character. So what you want to do with that? That is what I'm trying to convey here. First I'm telling now, convert this into a regular expression candidate. So now you can see XY, right? I now go to the right hand side. Now you can see there is a slash already added because the dot is we want to treat that dot as a regular literal dot. It is not a regular expression character. The dot that is ended with a dot. So since dot is part of a regular expression character, now we have to tell him that dot is not real regular expression character. Right? I am treating that dot as literal. Now this 96, I like to convert it as a regular expression. So if my requirement says it has to be only number, of course I can use square braces 0 to 9 and star. That means any number of digits, number is allowed. If I don't know whether it is a number or it is going to be alpha as well, in our testing pattern, we need to ignore that number. So I apply now dot and a star. I put a dot now, I put a star now. So this indicates any value in this place, it can appear after these colon before the literal dot. Between these two, anything can be there. Right? So this is what I have observed now. We have converted it into a regular expression. The same way now, if I have to do it for the text as well, I can do it for the text. We'll do it for only one. We manage now accessible name. We manage the class index is failing, text is failing. Let us see how recognition happens. I apply for one candidate. So let us see now how this particular thing works. I am going to execute the script now. So I have closed the existing one. The script cannot be done. Oh, there was I need to stop. There was a problem in the last run. I cancelled it and I need to close this entire RFT. I will come back. I'll just ensure that there is no process belongs to RFT is running behind, which is not allowing us to open up that particular player. So anyway, I think it has got clear. Let me start again, RFT. Of course, it should not happen like this. It is part of the testing. So you can see now there is a MC memory reference problem initializing the heap blocked. So there is some problem. Ignore. I hope this got corrected. Let me see that. So let me just check whether whatever we have done is failed or not. These are all supposed to be part of the test cases of rational RFT. So it's not opening the window. There is a serious issue on the release. Okay, give me some time. I'll just restart this entire. Source and operation. Just cleared it. I'll restart this. I clicked on run. It has given an error message saying that it's not able to open it. We cannot run at this time. That was the error message we received. So run tab. There was a tab, of course, run tab. I didn't notice it. Let me restart it. That's fine. I hope it's now clear. So this problem is due to the cancel button we clicked onto the exception window. Okay, now I hope we are intact. Okay. So now I applied a regular expression. This X and Y denotes that I am into regular expression. So it is perfectly fine. We have all those things intact. We have still two objects, two properties of this object still not managed with the regular expression. So those things will fail, but it will not fail completely. So we'll run it and then test that as well. So we are now executing it. It will open the classic Java. Right? It tries to identify the object now. 97 has appeared. He will not fail. This time he should not fail because only two properties are going to fail. One is syntax, another is accessible name we have converted text property. Let us see that. So he is able